I want to talk a little bit more about the Superman trailer. Now, if you want to see a reaction to that trailer, I posted one on Heroes Reforged. We've got on our Instagram, our TikTok, and our YouTube channel. But a couple of things that I want to touch on that really struck a chord with me was, first of all, one of the first things we see in the trailer is a little boy in Baravia who's hoisting a flag with the Superman shield on it, and he's calling out to Superman. That makes me emotional every time I see it. Superman seems to still exist in somewhat of a cynical world in the DC universe. People don't know how to feel about him. We see him getting stuff thrown at him, and I feel like that would be true even in our modern world. And the thing that I really hope this movie captures is how Superman can influence the world and influence people to be better. He is so incredibly hopeful, heroic, and I hope that people will aspire to be as good as him in the DC universe. And the fact that by the end of that trailer you can hear people chanting Superman's name hit me so hard. And I really hope that kids and adults walk out of this film inspired to do better. And what I hope it does in the DC universe is that it inspires other heroes to follow Superman's lead. We obviously get to see a ton of characters as well. We see Rachel Brosnahan's Lois Lane, Nicholas Holt's Lex Luthor, Eddie Gathegi's Mr. Terrific, who I can't wait to see, Anthony Carrigan as Metamorpho, Isabella Merced as Hawkgirl, Nathan Fillion in that bull-ass cut as Guy Gardner Green Lantern, and what I think is a nod to the Fleischer cartoon with James Gunn's take of the Arctic monster. And last but certainly not least, Crypto the Superdog is in a movie, guys. That is one of the coolest things about this film. It was also great to see the Fortress of Solitude. It looks like maybe it could be under attack because we see one of Superman's robots not doing so hot. I'm not sure if that's Helix or another robot from Superman mythos. And we get glimpses of another character that Superman fights inside of the stadium, and I think that might be Ultraman. He's kind of been teased in some behind the scenes photos. And I don't know if this is completely the case, but it also seems like Superman is a little bit depowered in this movie. And so if we're scaling Superman's power set back a little bit, and bigger, more powerful objects actually have an effect on him, I'm also really interested in seeing that take and how it affects the universe. It's also another great callback to early Superman comic books and the Fleischer series and the animated series from the 90s, and I also just love the look of the film as well. There was a lot of talk about the color grading in that quick preview that we saw yesterday. In context of the trailer, I think it all looks great. It's punchy, it has sharp contrast, and it makes all the colors in the movie pop. If we're building out a DC universe that embraces all spectrums of color and has the incredible contrasts of Metropolis and Gotham City, then we have to be willing to embrace and accept that Superman is a bright and colorful character. Children should not be afraid of him, they should embrace him. It's very science fiction, it's very fantasy, and I am here for it, baby, because comic books, they are absolutely batshit crazy, and I am going to love it.